to Garcia. Off the deflection as Fresno comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked
To the left. That is gone.
I love what I do. I
love
really
what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Awesome!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now.
Alrighty, welcome back here to our coverage on Real Sports Live. 32-5-8 doubleheader action on a Tuesday night as we bring you game number 2. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the broadcast. We just had the girls in action. Brownsville veterans winning this one 46-22. Mariana Espinoza, our Real Sports Live player of the game with 12 points. Over now here, we switch gears to boys basketball. Weslaco East Wildcats led by head coach Ezequiel Rodriguez coming to this one 7-13 overall in the season, 3-3 in district play. Coming off a win against Porter on Friday night, 64-21. Meanwhile, the Brownsville Veterans Royal Chargers led by head coach Albert Briones, 16-12 overall in the season, 4-3 in district play. Coming off a win against Lopez on Friday night, 46-40. Some recent history between these two teams. The last already faced off this season, December 21st. Last year, Chargers winning that one 44-39. The Chargers have swept the season series last season, and they won the last 8 meetings. Of course, last season was the first year these two teams were in district play due to the realignment, but they faced off prior times in non-district competition, and Brownsville Vets has won the last 8 against Weslaco East. As we welcome you to the Real Sports Live pregame show presented by Luke Freeman Motors in Brownsville, Reed Cadillac Big GMC, the official auto dealer, Real Sports Live. Willie Gonzalez, Josh Mooney Loans in Harlingen, San Benito Economic Development Corporation, and South Padre Island. Find your trip at SoPadre.com. Weslaco East, the number 6 seed in 32-5A boys basketball. Brownsville Veterans, the number 3 seed, 16-12 overall, 4-5 district play. Some headlines in 32-5A boys hoops. Vikings still the lone undefeated team. Coach Ramirez's Pace Vikings, 32-5A, 7-0 in district play, 26-4 in the season. Ed Calchosa, Veterans Memorial, are also gunning for that top slot. And if the season would end today, Pace, Ed Calchosa, Veterans Memorial, and Donna would be the 4 teams to represent 32-5 in the postseason. Tip off in a few seconds. It's the Chargers, it's the Wildcats, and it's up next on Real Sports Live.
Scrubs. Soon after DC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Real Sports Live pre-game show. 32-5A boys basketball action, the second and final meeting between the Chargers and the Wildcats in 2021-2022. Chargers won the first meeting 44-39. Weslaco East coming into this one again. 7-13 overall, 3-3 in district play. The Chargers, the number 3 seed in 32-5A. 16-12 overall, 4-3 in district play. So we bring you to the full screen cam here. Brownsville veterans in the home white with the blue and red trim. Weslaco East in the all blacks with the white trim. Tip off in a few moments here. Weslaco East set to go from white to left. Brownsville veterans from left to right. And we're underway. Tip off going to be won over by the Chargers. Second and final meeting between these two teams this season in district play. Passing across here. Ocampo gets it off to Anzalduo. Fires it off to Fuentes. Anzalduo goes back to Ocampo. Who's going to try to drive up. Goes out. And a charging call going to be called early on. First foul of the ball game is defensive foul. Offensive foul against Brownsville veterans from Oregon. The Chargers coached by head coach Albert Briones. The Wildcats by Ezequiel Rodriguez. As E.J. Garcia drives this one now for Weslaco East. Weslaco East coming off a win against Porter at home. Vets coming off a win against Lopez on the road on Friday night. Pass fired across here. Looking to drive through there was Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes back out to E.J. Garcia. He goes back over to Zion Rodriguez. Campo during assignment on defense. 3 ball up and in, and the long 3 is good. E.J. Garcia gets it started off for the Wildcats. On their first trip to the basket, they strike first. 3-0 lead, 7-11 left to play here. Pass fired across, Ocampo going out to Fuentes. Anzaldua at the top of the arc near the volleyball line, resetting around. Fired across to Ocampo. Ocampo caught in traffic, goes back to Anzaldua, and we're seeing this pressure defense by Weslaco East early on. Looking to drive across. Anzaldua caught in traffic. Ball out the way and gets it back. And Coach Albert Briones is going to call a timeout as Weslaco East with great defense here to start off their drive. 3-0 lead. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Our leadership here for you, and you, sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
That's a Real Sports Live as we start off. 6:33 left to play in the first quarter. Weslaco East in the lead, 3-0. As we get the score fixed for you on the screen. Going to drive across Anzaldua. Fires it off now to Ocampo. Anzaldua goes back out to Fuentes. Fuentes looking to cut through traffic and loses it. Fuentes set to inbound here from the baseline. Trying to get it off to Davis, but lobs it off instead here to Anzaldua. A high inbound pass to reset the offense. Pass driving off here, Davis trying to hold on. That one coming off his hands and out of bounds. Weslaco East basketball. Ignacio Aranda set to inbound off to Garcia. E.J. Garcia, 3 points tonight, tacked on the game's first ball. The game's first three-pointer. As Garcia slowly taking his time with it. Barring it across, they can go around, they swing it out over now. That's Rivens trying to drive in and shoots it back out towards Rodriguez, and a foul going to be drawn. Sorry, 2 fouls going against Brownsville veterans. That one against Nick Fuentes. That's his first foul today, or the night, excuse me. Inbounding it across to Garcia. Garcia fires it off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to drive across. Trying to burn past Ocampo. Ocampo not letting him go away. Fires it out to Rivens in the corner. 3-ball attempt up. Aranda won't go. That one rebounded here by Davis. Davis fires across now to Ocampo. Fuentes, excuse me. And a foul going to be called. Already foul number 3 here. All 3 fouls, or 2 fouls on defense, on offense, 1 on defense. As we're seeing the first check-in the ball game, Rodrigo Castaneda set the check-in. Goes in for Joseph Camacho. Coach Brion is the first to make adjustments on his line. First to call a timeout as well. As Zion Rodriguez gets the end off by Aranda. EJ Garcia waiting in the corner, cutting from the right to the left. As Rodriguez, he hits it off to Garcia. Garcia, mid-range jumper, won't go. Brought down by Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa driving back for the Chargers. As Rodrigo Castaneda back in the ballgame, Anzaldúa loses control of the ball as the pass was a bit too late and tried to hold on. That one off his hands and out of bounds as the check-in for Weslaco East. Checking out of the ballgame, Danny Mendoza. And now we're seeing Jaime Casiaga check into the ballgame. Wildcats back on offense, holding on to a 3-0 lead. EJ Garcia, the lone scorer of the ballgame, tacking on a 3-ball. And the first trip to the basket for the Wildcats. Rodriguez firing it across to Garcia. Gets a screen. And now looks to cut through traffic, swings it back out. And a foul called. And the first foul of the ball game goes for Weslaco East. Their first offensive foul. It's a check and set to come in. Galardomo checking into the ball game for EJ Garcia. 4 fouls so far in this first quarter as we approach the halfway mark with 4:28 left to play here in the first. 3 fouls against Brownsville veterans, 1 against Weslaco East. They fire it off to Castaneda. It goes back to Anzaldúa. It goes back to Fuentes. Fuentes back out over to Anzaldúa. Swings it back across to Castaneda. Goes to Davis. Davis caught in traffic here as he's trying to burn past Rivens. And Rivens with solid defense, and a foul going to be called on Rivens. Weslaco East commits their second foul. The 2 coaches going at the chess match here again. Albert Briones for Weslaco East, for Brownsville veterans, excuse me. Ezequiel Rodriguez for Weslaco East. He just took some contact. We have a check-in coming into the ball game. That's going to be Ivan Garcia. Chargers set to inbound here. Nick Fuentes on the baseline. Has that pass broken up by Casiaga. Weslaco East trying to get a win back and trying to even up the series. They were swept last season. If Weslaco East can try to shut down Brownsville veterans today, it'll shake up the standings in 32-5A and also split the series. Again, Brownsville veterans defeated Weslaco East December 31st, New Year's Eve, 53-27. Anzaldúa fires it across to Castaneda. Castaneda calling for a screen by Garcia and gets it. Swings it across, back out over to Anzaldúa outside the arc. Kept in play here by Garcia, who fires it off to Fuentes. Fuentes looking to cut through traffic, goes back to Anzaldúa, who swings it out to Castaneda. Rodrigo Castaneda looking to drive up and loses it. Now Brownsville veterans basketball. It was knocked away. Castaneda set the inbound once again from the baseline. Lobs it across here to Ocampo. Ocampo back out to Fuentes. It goes back to Castaneda for a deep 3 in the corner, and it's good. Tie ball game. As Rodrigo Castaneda tacks on the first 3 of the game for Brownsville veterans to make it a brand new game. 3-3, 3:12 left to play here in the first. Just realized I said 3 a lot. Now one sentence, pass to Casiaga, trying to go up, won't go. Rebounded by Ocampo. Ocampo fires it off to Fuentes. Fuentes fires it off to Castaneda. Castaneda looking to drive across on a floater, won't go. Ball kept in play and held down by Rivens. Rivens driving it back for the Wildcats, fires it across to Aranda. Aranda to Casiaga, was called on a travel as he extends to catch the ball and can't hold on. He's trying to catch his balance as well, and in the process, it's called in a travel. This game will remain 3-3, 2:39 left to play in the first quarter. Another foul going to be drawn. It's foul number 4 against Brownsville veterans. We have Romo driving across. Romo calling for backup, fires it across to Rodriguez. Rodriguez out to Rivens. Jediah Rivens now looking to cut through traffic. A loose pass resulting in a turnover. Brownsville Veterans basketball. Both teams deadlocked at 3 apiece. What promises to be an interesting matchup. Hard across on Zaldua. Goes back to Fuentes. It goes back to Castaneda, the lone scorer for the Chargers, who hit a deep 3 in the corner a few moments ago. Pass here to Ocampo. Ocampo fires it back across to Fuentes. Trying to drive across, putting it up and in. That's Alex Ocampo, who gives Brownsville veterans a lead off a layup. Now here comes Fresco East on defense. Rodriguez gets it off to Romo as he resets the offense, fires it off to Aranda. Aranda gets a screen by Casiaga and a foul called. Foul number 3 by Weslaco East. Combined 7 fouls between the two teams as Rivens checks out of the ball game. As 3 check-ins are coming in. Pass across here, looking to go around. Fuentes fires it off to Castaneda. Castaneda gets a screen here and gets switched onto by Gallardo. Looking to cut through, and a foul called. That's on Aranda. And now we're all drawn up with fouls with both teams 4 fouls apiece. 1:21 left to play and we're back underway. Castaneda high 3 off the back iron, brought down here by Gallardo. Gallardo gets it off to Aranda. Aranda swings it back across to Garcia. Garcia goes to Gallardo and a foul drawn. Another foul being drawn against Brownsville veterans, their 5th foul today. Trying to drive this one up, pass won't go up. And another foul called. Foul number 5 on Weslaco East. Both teams already with 10 combined fouls in this first quarter so far as we hit 54 seconds left to play. Castaneda gets it off to Fuentes and we're back underway. Fuentes has Aranda drawing assignment on defense. Gallardo trying to break up a pass, goes back over to Ocampo. Ocampo at the top of the arc, fires it off to Castaneda. Garcia now draw up on defense. It's Castaneda trying to put it up, and Gallardo gets the rebound down. Aranda driving this one back here for the Wildcats, trying to shake off Fuentes. Fires the pass across to Joshua Contreras, who goes back out to Garcia. Garcia fires it back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to drive up off the glass, and one called. So foul number 6 against veterans. As Zion Rodriguez cuts through traffic and puts it up off the glass to tie the ball game up. Now a chance to take a 1-point lead. And Zion Rodriguez will be the first to take a trip to the free throw line for the Wildcats. The first trip to the line from either team tonight. Chance for a 3-point play and a chance for the lead. And they do get it off a perfect free throw made by Rodriguez. Wildcats back on top, 6-5. Final 11 seconds of the game. Fuentes fires it off, broken up here by Contreras, who swings it out to Rivens. Rivens gonna put it up off the glass, won't go, gets his own board, swings it out to Aranda, puts it up, and Gets it up at the buzzer, so if it would have went in, it would not have counted. 6-5, your current score. Wildcats up over Brownsville Veterans. You're watching Real Sports Live.
And the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Hawks in the South, Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
That's Real Sports Live. Started the second quarter, 6-5. Weslaco East on top. EJ Garcia with 3 points. Zion Rodriguez with 3 as well. Driving in a layup, putting up an extra point off an and one. Roger Castaneda with 3 points for Brownsville Veterans. Alex Ocampo with 2. There's Chargers here trying to get an answer, trying to close out this 1-point lead. Zion Rodriguez, 3 points on the night. EJ Garcia, 3 points on the night. Fires the pass to Garcia, who goes out to Aranda. Aranda looking to drive on a floater, won't go. That one rebounded here by Castaneda. Castaneda now cutting through multiple defenders, and that one off his foot winds up out of bounds. Inbound back across, and we're underway. They fired off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets called into travel on a hop step attempt. So now foul call, not travel called. 6 fouls against Brownsville Veterans, 5 against Weslaco East, a combined 11 as we hit nearly 30 seconds into the second quarter. Castaneda goes out to Ocampo. Ocampo from the baseline trying to put it up, gets his own board, puts it back up, still won't go, and Rivens brings it down. Rivens fires it across here to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, a long bullet throw here to Garcia's going to swing it back out. Contreras from the corner. Swings it back outside to Rodriguez at the top of the arc, who goes to Garcia. Garcia going to cut through traffic and puts it through. And a charging call once again on Garcia. So now foul number 6 against Weslaco East. That's foul number 2 against EJ Garcia. Both of his fouls have been charging calls tonight. Inbound back up, and we're underway. Pass fired across. Swung back out to Ocampo. Ocampo caught in a 2-on-1, trying to put it up, and he's fouled as he goes up. So Alex Ocampo will take a trip to the free throw line. Weslaco East 1 for 1. That was Zion Rodriguez who tacked on a free throw off an and one call. And it's the first trip to the line for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. It's going to be Alex Ocampo, one of the key core players for this Charger offense. First shot off the glass won't go. Check in here as Garcia checks out of the ball game. Contreras checks back in for Weslaco East. Coach Rodriguez moving the chess pieces around. Now a chance to tie the ball game up here for Ocampo and the Chargers. High arcing free throw, both shots off the back iron. Will go for 2 from the line. Trying to drive this one across Aranda. Aranda setting his feet around, fires it off to Rivens. Rivens gets across and makes a defender miss, and looking to go back up and swings it over in the corner to Aranda. It goes to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it back up here to Mendoza, who's called on the travel. Close-knit matchup here as defense has been the key factor for either side. So we currently have a low-scoring game, a 1-point difference, 6-5, 6:25 left to play here now in the second quarter. Castaneda swings it out to Fuentes. It goes to Anzalduo. It goes back to Fuentes, who fires it off to Castaneda at the top of the arc. Trying to put this one back up here is Ocampo. tacked on the first point of the ball game. Trying to drive across. Gonna go up in a charging call now on Rodrigo Castañeda, as Ignacio Arana set to inbound here to Ribbons. Ribbons gets it back to Aranda, plays point. Trying a assignment on defense is Fuentes. Good crowd on hand. Fans still continue to file into this one. Game one was a good atmosphere as well. Brownsville veterans winning 46-22 with the Lady Wildcats. Mariana Espinoza, our Real Sports Live player of the game. Mendoza fires it off out in the corner to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes back out to Contreras for a 3-ball in the corner, overshot. Rebounded here by Castañeda. Castañeda now driving back, and Rodriguez with quick on defense. Trying to get a steal, and he knocks it out of harm's way. Now a reset for the offense for the Chargers. As a check-in here set to come in. That's Chris Cromer who checks into the game for Joshua Contreras. Inbound, and we're back underway. Castañeda goes out to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa fires it off to Fuentes. Fuentes back to Anzaldúa. We're trying to move the tempo around here on offense and trying to find a way through, as both teams already sitting in the bonus. Ocampo nearly loses the pass. Gets it back across here. Pass from Castañeda to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa swings it to Barnes inside the paint. Loose ball. Kept in play here. And a foul going to be drawn on Barnes. Foul number 8 now against Brownsville veterans. A combined 15 fouls between the two teams so far as we approach the halfway mark, and that's going to be a shot to the free throw line. Zion Rodriguez goes back to the line. He's 1 for 1 on the day for the Wildcats. One shot attempt, and he'll go 2 for 2, or scratch that, a 2-shot attempt. The Wildcats now 2 for 2 from the line, take a 2-point lead. Zion Rodriguez 4 points tonight. EJ Garcia with 3 points tonight, the lone scorers for the Wildcats. As Rodriguez remains perfect on the free throw line to make it a 3-point game, 5-8, 4:49 left to play. Pass fired across in the corner, and another foul going to be called. Another foul here, that's foul number 8 now. Committed by Weslaco East, 16 fouls combined between the two teams. Brownsville veterans 0 for 2 from the free throw line is going to send Oscar Anzaldúa. He takes his first trip to the line today. Again, Weslaco East is a team 3 for 3. Brownsville Veterans Memorial, the first free throw goes to, they get their first shot from the line. He's cut down to 2 attempts to make it a 1-point ball game, as Oscar Anzaldúa sinks his first points of the ball game. Anzaldúa 1 for 1. So he'll go 2 for 2 from the line to cut it down back to a 1-point game, 7-8. Nearly stolen away. Cromer trying to get past Barnes, fires it off to Aranda. Again, Brownsville veterans 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Weslaco East 3 for 3 from the line. Aranda trying to shake off Barnes, swings it out in the corner to Romo. Romo fires it off to Cromer. He gets it back to Aranda. Aranda, and a foul going to be drawn. Now another foul called as Kenny Davis set the check back into the ball game. Checks in for Alex Ocampo. Foul number 9 committed by the Chargers. Will send Ignacio Aranda to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line. Again, the Wildcats 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The Chargers 2 for 4 from the line. Officials discussing something. Other matchups going on here in 32 5A boys basketball. Lopez taking on Pace, Mercedes taking on Porter, and Donna taking on NCal Chelsea. High arcing shot, he gets it through. First free throw in here for Aranda, good as he makes his first bucket of the day. Wildcats back up by 2 as, again, Weslaco East 4 for 4 from the line. You can call that a Wendy's order. They go a solid 5 for 5. Efficient and exceptional shooting from the free throw line for the Wildcats as Aranda gets 2 points on the night. And a steal here by Aranda. Aranda now only has 2 to beat up off the glass and in. And Weslaco East now making it a 5-point game, the largest lead of the night. As Aranda tacks on 4 points under his belt. Trying to drive across here. Castaneda caught in traffic, fires it out to Davis. Davis in a drive through, puts it up, won't go. Rebounded here by Mendoza. Mendoza to Aranda. Aranda here now gonna cut through multiple defenders, swings it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back out to Romo. Romo now trying to reset the offense. As Sosa drawing assignment on defense. Shot goes up, won't go. Castaneda shoots it out now to Fuentes. Fuentes up off the glass and in. Now a chance to stop the bleeding as it's cut down to a 3-point ball game as Fuentes attacks on his first 2 of the night. Rodriguez trying to cut through multiple defenders. Swings it out to Romo. Romo back to Aranda. Aranda back out to Mendoza. It goes back out to Romo. And Coach Rodriguez is going to call a timeout. That's his first timeout of the ball game. 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. East up by 3, 12-9. You're watching Real Sports Live.
ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our...
Back to Real Sports Live. 3 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Weslaco East up by 3, 12-9. Welcome you back to the broadcast. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jacob Blanco manning the camera, always doing a great job as always. The Wildcats were in control, but Nick Fuentes managed to tack on his first 2 of the game. As you can thank solid defense and exceptional shooting from the line. Again, Weslaco East 5 for 5 from the line as Garcia inbounds it to Romo. We're back underway as we approach 2:56 left to play here in the half. Fouls have been a potential difference maker. Brownsville veterans with 9, Weslaco East with 8. Both teams already in the bonus within 1 minute of the second quarter. Pass fired across. Swinging back in the corner to Garcia. Garcia goes back out to Romo. Trying to maneuver around to shoot the pass over. Romo's looking to go for a shot, but goes out to Garcia. Garcia swings it out to Rivens. Rivens trying to go up here, and a travel going to be called now on Gomez, excuse me. It's Reggie Gomez who gets called on a travel. Anzaldua fires it across here to Fuentes. Fuentes goes out to Sosa. Sosa with the floater, won't go. Davis on the rebound, is fouled as he goes up. Now we'll send Kenny Davis to the free throw line. Brownsville veterans 50% from the free throw line, 2 for 4. Weslaco East solid 5 for 5 as Kenny Davis takes his first trip to the free throw line. Up off the glass and off the back iron, won't go. Davis now 0 for 1 from the line. 2 for 5 from the line are the Chargers. Davis will go 0 for 2. Now set to inbound here as both teams already went 9 fouls. Inbound back up and we're underway. Romo driving this one across here for Weslaco East. Fires it off to Garcia. Garcia swings it out to Rivens. Jediah Rivens, very fast player to the basket with these. Makes a nice move. Jediah Rivens puts himself in the scorebook, tacking on his first 2 of the night. making a nice cut from the baseline. Somewhat of a reverse layup as Sosa fires it off to Castañeda. Sergio Sosa with the ball back. Goes back out to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa going back on the move. Trying to cut around. Putting it up on the floater. Fuentes gets his own board and a pick here by Garcia. Intended pass for Castañeda, attempt 3 ball, but stolen away by E.J. Garcia. Pass nearly broken up, falls down to Romo. Romo to Rivens. Rivens back out to Garcia. That one off his foot and out of bounds. Charger basketball. 1:10 left to play here in this first half. The inbound back up and underway. Castañeda gets a screen here by Davis. Swings back to Sosa. Sosa's pass. Minescu, now a foul going to be called. There's a foul called here against Weslaco East. That's foul number 10 against the Wildcats. We'll put Brownsville veterans in the double bonus and we'll send Sergio Sosa to the line. Brownsville vets 2 for 6 from the charity stripe as Sergio Sosa takes his first trip to the free throw line. First free throw short. Vets now 2 for 7 from the free throw line. They'll go 3 for 8 as Sosa sinks one in to make it a 4-point ball game. That free throw, Sosa gets his first point of the night. As Romo here has Fuentes drawing assignment on defense. Romo trying to shake off Fuentes. Swings it back across here to E.J. Garcia. Garcia now slowing it down here, trying to format a play. We hit 35 seconds left in this first half. Fired off to Rivens. Rivens now looking to cut around with the floater off the glass. Won't go. The fight for the ball kept in play here by Brownsville veterans. And Rivens with the steal. Shoots it back up here. And that's Reggie Gomez who tacks on his first 2 of the game. And now the 6-point lead, the largest lead of the night for the Wildcats, will maintain control in this one. It's a slow-paced game on offense, but fast pace on defense as Davis sinks along too to make it a 4-point ball game. And that takes us to the end of the first half. 16-12, the Weslaco East Wildcats leading the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Halftime recap after this. Once again at the half. Wildcats 16, Chargers 12. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white vans. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Alrighty here, welcome to the Real Sports Live halftime show presented by Luke Freya Motors in Brownsville. Freya Cadillac Buick GMC, the official auto dealer of Real Sports Live. Willie Gonzalez, Josh Moody Loans in Harlingen, San Benito Economic Development Corporation, and South Padre Island. Plan your trip at SoPadre.com. At the half, the Weslaco East Wildcats lead the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers 16-12. I'd like to welcome you here to the Real Sports Live halftime show. Ruben Rodriguez on the call, and your host, Jacob Polanco, manning the camera, doing a heck of a job on the camera as always. Always a fun time to work with him. Let's get you to the stats here. Low scoring affair, 16-12. Talk about a defensive battle. Every time there's low scoring, it's high defense, and it's an explosive defense going up against a great offense. These two offenses are evenly matched as we give you the rundown of the first half. 19 combined fouls as both teams nearly hitting the bonus 1 minute into the second quarter. Weslaco East committing 10 fouls. Brownsville Veterans with 9. The Wildcats are in the bonus. The Chargers in the double bonus. Free throw shooting, Weslaco East a solid 5 for 5 from the line, contributing to why they've got away from the lead here. 3-8 from the free throw line. The Chargers leading scorers for the Wildcats. Zan Rodriguez with 5 points. Ignacio Aranda with 4 points. For the Chargers, Rodrigo Castaneda with 3. Alex Ocampo with 2 points. So again, in the first half, we've seen a lot of defense being the key factor. Low scoring affair was 6-5 at the end of the first quarter. But the Weslaco East Wildcats started to pick up the pace on offense and on defense, beginning to outscore and outplay the Chargers. Ignacio Aranda, 4 points in the second quarter, led the scoring. And the second for the Wildcats, leading the scoring in the first half. Again, Zan Rodriguez tacking on 3 in the first quarter and going a solid 2 for 2 from the free throw line. We're 3 for 3 from the line in general all day. Jediah Rivens also with the key steal and a nice drive into the glass. Reggie Gomez getting a rebound and putting it up off a soft touch. And E.J. Garcia opened up the scoring for the Wildcats on a 3-ball. For Brownsville Veterans, Rodrigo Castaneda countered E.J. Garcia's 2 drives later. Castaneda hit a deep corner from deep in the corner. Like, it's an impressive 3. He was heavily contested, had two on him. Oscar Anzaldua going 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Nick Fuentes getting a nice drive to the basket. Alex Ocampo going for a nice mid-range jumper. And then we saw Kenny Davis take a long-range 2 at the half. This concludes your halftime recap here. But before we go, what to expect into the second half? Expect a fast-paced battle on defense. And if offense is going to be a key factor, it's going to happen in the second half. Again, every time there's a defensive battle in the first half, it's an offensive battle in the second half, and vice versa. This concludes your Real Sports Live halftime show. At the half, the Wildcats lead the Chargers 16-12. You're watching Real Sports Live.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Fresnos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We're the Life for Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sunsets.
Alrighty, welcome back to Real Sports Live. Started the third quarter again, 16-12. The Wildcats leading the Chargers. I'd like to welcome you back to the broadcast here. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Give us a shout where you're watching from. We thank you for tuning in here live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. And as always, stay tuned for more information on our social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. We can catch all the action and more. So far here in this first half, a defensive battle, 16-12. As now the Chargers going from right to left. Wildcats vice versa. Fouls resetting here. Weslaco East committing 10 fouls in the first. Brownsville Veterans committing 9. As Ocampo off the glass won't go. Rebounded by Aranda. Aranda driving this one back here for the Wildcats. Gets the pass to Rivens. Rivens putting up 2 points in the first, going for 4 tonight, and he does. Jedi Rivens opens up the scoring for Weslaco East as he tacks on 2 for himself. Has 4 points tonight. The ball nearly stolen away, and it is by Rivens. Rivens swings it across in the corner. Gets it back across over. Rodriguez trying to drive back here. And a foul going to be called. So 1 foul early on. Sends Zion Rodriguez to the free throw line. Brownsville Veterans, the number 3 seed in 32-5A. Weslaco East, the 6 seed, 7-13 overall, 3 in district play. As the first free throw here by Rodriguez goes through. 6 points tonight for Zion Rodriguez, continuing to lead the scoring. As Weslaco East going 6 for 6 from the free throw line. And they'll go 7 for 7. As Zion Rodriguez is a solid 5 for 5 from the line. Davis from downtown, 3 ball good. Kenny Davis now an attempt to stop the bleeding, cuts it down to a 5-point game as he now has 5 points tonight. Aranda looking to drive across. Pass here in the corner. Mendoza goes back to Zion Rodriguez again. Rodriguez leading the scoring with 7 points tonight. A solid 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Rivens gets it back over to Rodriguez. The two coaches once again going at the chess match. Albert Briones for Brownsville veterans. Ezekiel Rodriguez for Weslaco East. EJ Garcia, who opened up the scoring with a long 3 in the first quarter, has been scoreless since. He goes off to Aranda. Ignacio Aranda trying to drive around. Goes back across over here to Rodriguez. Rodriguez swings it off to Garcia. Garcia to Rivens in the corner. Gets it back across here over. Takes the drive around. Swings it back out. High 3 ball by Rodriguez and out of the rim, won't go. Ball kept in play, trying to drive this one back and stolen away by Castaneda. Castaneda only has Rodriguez the beat off the glass and in. 3-point ball game. Now Rodriguez and Davis tied up at 5 points apiece as trying to drive through was Rivens. That one off his foot, Brownsville veterans basketball. 1 foul committed so far here in this second half. That's against Brownsville veterans. Again, the Chargers committing 9 in the first. Weslaco East committing 10 in the first. The Wildcats were in the bonus in the first half. The Chargers in the double bonus. Castaneda looking to drive up, swings it out. Ocampo to tie the game up. That one won't go. Castaneda. Pass here to Anzaldúa just wide to the right. And now another turnover being forced. Inbound across, and we're back underway. Trying to get the ball across. 3 ball up and no good. Trying to get to the crossover here. See Aranda. Aranda goes to Rivens, and a travel called on Rivens. Jediah Rivens gets a travel called on him. Trying to drive the ball across. Swings it back across here to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa, mid-range floater won't go. Brought down by Aranda. Weslaco East solid here from the rebounds, committing 10 rebounds so far in this ball game. Aranda fires it off to Rivens. Rivens swings it across here. And gets it up over. Aranda gets it off now. Mendoza for a 3 ball, puts it through. And we've noticed this now throughout the ball game as Danny Mendoza tacks on his first 3 of the game. And the ball knocked away. (23-17) your current score. That's 4:23 left to play in this one in the third quarter. Move around, swings it across over. Anzaldúa fires it across, and a foul going to be called, an offensive foul now on Brownsville veterans. Now and on Kenny Davis. That's his second foul today. 23-17, 4:12 left to play. Trying to drive this one across. Here's Romo. Romo goes to Rodriguez. Aranda fires it back across here to Garcia. EJ Garcia going to get called, another foul drawn. And now foul number 3 against Brownsville veterans. So now 3 consecutive fouls for the Chargers on offense. Trying to drive this one across. Rivens fires it off now to Rodriguez. Again, Zion Rodriguez, 7 points tonight, 23-17. Looking to cut through his Rivens. Has that one ripped away by Ocampo. Ocampo gets called on a double dribble. Wildcat basketball. (23-17), 3:32 left to play. Swings it across here. Aranda was looking to shoot the ball, but went this quickly contesting the shot. Rodriguez looking to drive, cut through traffic, and a travel going to be called on Rodriguez. Charger basketball. Suns all do was set the inbound. Gets it off to Nick Fuentes, and we're back underway. 3:20 left to play in this third quarter, and what's been a wild matchup so far. Weslaco East here up by 6. 6 has been the largest lead of the night we've seen so far. So it was cut down to a 3-point lead, and a 3-ball up by Mendoza to make it a 6-point game, and Davis is fouled as he goes up. So Kenny Davis will take a trip to the free throw line. He's out for 2 from the line tonight. Weslaco East 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Davis 0 for 2. Brownsville veterans 3 for 8 from the line. They'll go 3 for 9 as Davis is now 0 for 3 from the line. And the Chargers 3 for 9 from the free throw line. Weslaco East a solid 7 for 7. As Davis finally makes it 4 for 10. 18-23, we cut it down to a 5-point game. Kenny Davis now with 6 points tonight. As Rodriguez looking to drive around. Swings it over, going on the move is Davis. Davis has that one knocked away. Winds up out of bounds. Charger basketball. Inbound off to Davis. Davis swings it out. Long pass to Anzaldúa to reset the offense. Goes to Fuentes, who goes to Castaneda. Castaneda, step back shot, puts it through. He cuts it down now to a 2-point game, or 3-point game, excuse me. Diego Castaneda now with 7 points tonight. 23-20. Ribbons fires it off to Aranda. Aranda was looking to go for a shot. Now looks to drive instead, but the floater won't go. And a foul called. Aranda will take a trip to the free throw line. Ignacio Aranda 2 for 2 from the line. The Wildcats 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Perfect shooting here. So a chance for a perfect night from the line will come to an end. Again, Weslaco East 7 for 8 from the free throw line. She sinks it through. They go 8 for 9 from the line. Aranda now finishing off with 5 points tonight. Aranda fires it off. Trying to put this one up. His Ribbon snags his own board off his hands, winds up out of bounds. Charger basketball. Inbound back up, and we're underway. Firing the pass to Fuentes. Fuentes getting a drive up off the glass. Slow roller won't go. Rebounded here in control by Contreras, who hands it off to Aranda. And now a foul called. Has 1:54 left to play. Wildcats have committed 2 fouls in this second half so far. Now set the inbound here from the baseline. It's Fuentes who gets it off to Anzaldúa, and we're back underway. Anzaldúa taking his time with it. Swings it across. Caught in traffic, goes to Sosa. Sosa swings it back across over. He looks to drive around, putting it up off the glass. Contact drawn. Anzaldúa here now set to inbound. Lobs it across to Sosa, long inbound. Sosa now looking to drive. Swings it back across, intended for Anzaldúa and a bit wide. Wildcat basketball. Weslaco East committing 3 fouls in the second half so far. Brownsville veterans 4, combined 7 between the two teams. Wildcats up by 4 with 1:20 left to play in the third quarter, and what's been a fast-paced matchup on defense. while the offense is slowly starting to pick up. They try to maneuver around. They fired off over here to Rivens. Rivens going to cut through with the floater. Won't go. Rebounded here by Anzaldua. Anzaldua driving it back. That ball knocked loose into the hands of Cromer. Cromer fires it across to Mendoza. Goes to Aranda. And now Aranda on the drive goes to Garcia in the corner. E.J. Garcia swings it back to Aranda to reset the offense. And now Cromer coming in to back him up to his right. Cromer goes back out over to Anzaldua, or Aranda, excuse me. And pass broken up and winds up out of bounds. Wildcat basketball. Trying to put this one up. Trying to drive across Cromer. Cromer goes to Aranda. Ignacio Aranda with 5 points tonight. Looking to make it 7 or possibly 8. Swings it across to Garcia. Garcia 3 points tonight. And now a foul going to be called. And foul number 4 committed here by the Wildcats as Gal Romo checks into the ball game for Aranda. Now the Chargers currently down by 4, but so close yet so far on account of this Wildcat defense who's been maintaining control constantly throughout the ball game. And Coach Albert Rion is set to call a timeout here. He calls his second timeout of the ball game, his first of the second half. 22 seconds left to play, 24-20. Let's go East up on top over Brownsville veterans. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
We are Santa Rosa and you're watching Real Sports Live.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members to do their best and to be their best. We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Bella and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally... Back to Real Sports Live, 24-20. Chargers set the inbound after Coach Briones calls his second timeout of the game, his first of the second half. We're back underway. Let's go East called a timeout way back in the first quarter. As Fuentes slowly working his way towards half court. At the right side of your screen, Romo draws assignment on defense. Anzaldua comes in to back him up to his left, gets the pass. Goes back out to Sosa. Sosa is looking to drive through, has that one knocked away. And now Garcia goes for a last second half court shot, just short. This takes us to the end of the third quarter. We're 24 minutes of basketball complete, 8 more to go. We're at the end of 3. The Wildcats lead the Chargers 24-20. Fourth quarter after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession.
That's Real Sports Live. Start of the fourth quarter, some scoring updates. Edinburgh Red leading PHA 44-21. We also have Harlingen and San Benito going at it. Harlingen South, excuse me. Greyhounds down by 8. 31-22, so we have to go back to the broadcast here on Real Sports Live. Start of the fourth quarter, what's been a fast-paced matchup, but defense has played a key factor in the final minutes of the third. As Garcia going for a deep contested three, and he puts it through. That makes it a 7-point ball game as E.J. Garcia tacked a three on in the first, scoreless in the second and the third, opens up the fourth with a bang. And now another foul going to be called. Now one going against the Wildcats. Weslaco East committing 5 fouls so far in the second half. Brownsville veterans 4. Set the inbound here from the baseline. Rivens checking out of the ball game. Anzaldua, long throw across to Sosa, picked off by Garcia. Aranda picks up the loose ball. Aranda now looking to drive, holds off, goes out to Garcia. Garcia swings it back across to Romo, goes back to Garcia. Now the Wildcats starting to pass around the perimeter of the arc as Rodriguez swings it back across here. Looking to maneuver around. Pump fake on the pass. Swings it back across over here to Romo. Gal Romo looking to drive across, swings it over. Mendoza from the three, puts it through. Back-to-back 3 balls here for Weslaco East, and that's Garcia. And Danny Mendoza now tacking on 6 points tonight, tied up. That's a high shot up, takes a few bounces, won't go. Wildcat basketball. Gilbert Trio checking into the ball game. Rodrigo Caseta also checking back in. As Davis and Anzaldua check out. Pass across here and they get it off to Garcia. Garcia swings it off now to Aranda. Aranda looking to drive, has that one knocked out and a foul called. Foul number 5 now committed here by the Chargers on offense. As Ignacio Aranda 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Weslaco East 8 for 9 from the line. So it goes 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Wildcats 8 for 10 from the line, 3 for 5 from the free throw line. Here's Aranda. He goes 4 for 6. And 9 for 11 from the line, the Wildcats. 31-20, now an 11-point game, the largest lead of the night held by Weslaco East. Castaneda gonna cut through traffic, and a foul called. Ignacio Aranda 6 points tonight, E.J. Garcia 3. 4 points here for Jediah Rivens. 6 points for Danny Mendoza. Zion Rodriguez with 7 leading the scoring, and Gomez with 2. Long inbound to Fuentes near half court. We're back underway. They go back to Castaneda. Castaneda looking to drive through traffic. Gonna put it up on a floater. Won't go. Rio trying to get the rebound. Loses control of it. Winds up out of bounds. Wildcat basketball, 31-20. Both teams coming off wins, looking to continue their win streaks. Again, Weslaco East defeating Porter on Friday night. Veterans defeating Lopez on Friday night on the road. The Wildcats were at home on Friday night. Pass back across. Now a timeout called here by Coach Rodriguez. His first timeout of the fourth quarter in the second half. 31-20, 6:11 left to play here in the fourth. You're watching Real Sports Live.
It's made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
That's to Real Sports Live, 31-20, 6:11 left to play here in this fourth quarter. 11-point lead here for the Wildcats over the Chargers. What's been the largest lead as Weslaco East starting to take control of this one in the late stages of the game. Zion Rodriguez, 7 points tonight, looking to maintain that control and that tempo for Weslaco East. Fuentes drawing assignment on defense. Here we go. Pass across now to Aranda. Aranda swings it over to Romo. Romo looking to drive, swings it across over. 3-ball up attempt off the back iron, rebounded by Fuentes. Fuentes driving this one back. Trying to shake off Rome with that one knocked out of his hands. And on the rebound attempt here, they're going to try to keep that one in play. Weslaco East basketball as Fuentes had the ball knocked out of his hands. Tried to give chase for it. It was last touched by him. Inbound here by Aranda. Gets it off to Rodriguez, and we're back underway again. Aranda, Garcia, and Mendoza all combining for 18 points so far tonight. Pass across to Mendoza. Mendoza fires it off in the corner to Romo. Romo back to Aranda. Goes back to Garcia, who gets it back across to Rodriguez. Rodriguez looking to drive across, swings it over. 3-ball attempt here, but he's going to drive it instead, and now a foul going to be called. And Gal Romo will take a trip to the line. That's his first trip to the line tonight. Eight for 11 from the line, as Romo misses his first free throw attempt. Ten for 12 from the line, they sink it through. 32-20. Gal Romo gets his first bucket of the night. Mid-range jumper up by Castaneda, takes a few bounces before it finally drops through. 22-32. 9 points tonight for Rodrigo Castaneda. It's a firing pass by Romo. Gets it off to Aranda. Aranda goes back out to Romo in a hard spill. It's going to be ruled a foul here. That's foul number 7 now committed by Brownsville veterans. That puts the Wildcats in the bonus. We'll send Romo to the line. Romo going 1 for 2 a few moments ago. And the Wildcats have been exceptional from the free throw line. Only missing 3. Scratched at 4. As Romo grabs the board. Romo, step back 3. Off the back of the rim, won't go. Rebounded by Aranda. Aranda swings it back across. Romo fires it back off over. Aranda for the 3 from the elbow, off the back iron, trying to get his own board and does. It's a loose ball, fires it off to Romo. Another timeout called by Weslaco East, their second timeout of the fourth quarter. 32-22, 4:31 left to play. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
And to Real Sports Live, a timeout called on the floor by Weslaco East, who lead by 10, 32-22. Efficient shooting from the free throw line and great defense. Key factor for the Wildcats. Garcia with 6 points. Aranda and Mendoza also with 6, all 3 combining for 18 tonight. It's Garcia looking inbound up here to Ribbons, who just stays inbound, and we're back underway. Jediah Ribbons here now looking to spread the tempo on offense. Now a foul going to be called. Foul number 7 against Weslaco East, an offensive foul. Puts the Chargers in the bonus for the first time in the second half. Castaneda driving back. Plenty of time here for Browns veterans to spark a comeback. We've seen some crazier things happen in basketball before. As Trio fires it off now. Castaneda swings it out to Trio. Trio goes back out to Fuentes in the corner for a 3. It's good. 3 ball from Nick Fuentes in the corner. Cuts it down to a 7-point game. And that's 5 points tonight for Fuentes as Rivens drives back, swings it out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez going to put it up off the glass, and a foul called. And Zion Rodriguez will take another trip to the free throw line, the 4th trip to the line tonight. That's foul number 8 here by the Chargers. Rodriguez 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. Consistent from the free throw line tonight. 8 points now for Zion Rodriguez, and he goes 9 for 9. Just exceptional shooting from the charity stripe tonight. 34-25. We go back up here to an 11-point game, or 9-point game, excuse me. As Zion Rodriguez with those 2 free throws now hits 9 points tonight. Swings it across here to Sosa. Sosa swings it back to Fuentes. Fuentes goes back out to Sosa, but side goes to Castaneda for another 3. That one just short. And kept in play by Trio. Sosa putting it up. And a block. As Aranda coming in out of pressure to try to avoid the shot from coming in. The 3 ball came short. It was kept in play by Trio as we take you to the full screen camera. The 3 was short. Trio keeps it in bounds. Sosa rushes in, and then a block. It was Rivens actually who got on the block. It is a timeout going to be called. 34-25. East leads Brownsville Veterans. 3:10 left to play here in the ball game. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Our dealership here for you, and you, sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food. Round out your...
That's a Real Sports Live timeout being cut early here at 24-25. As both teams here in the bonus. Brownsville Veterans 8 fouls. Weslaco East 7 fouls. That's actually the timeout called by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. That's their 3rd timeout of the game. Both teams already with 3 timeouts. You see Weslaco East called their first in the 2nd. They called 2 here in the 4th quarter. Briones calling 1 timeout in the 1st and the 3rd in the 4th. They're looking to drive here. Pass broken up. Castaneda putting it up, won't go. It's a loose ball, and a foul going to be called. It goes against Ocampo. Foul number 9 now committed here by the Chargers. Now they're set to inbound here for a free throw attempt as it's foul number 9. Veterans are no more fouls to give. It's going to send E.J. Garcia to the line. He's taking his first trip to the free throw line today. E.J. Garcia, 6 points, hitting the opening scoring 3 in the 1st quarter and attacking a deep 3 in the 4th to start out, kicking off the 4th quarter with the 3. As first shot off the back iron won't go. It's a 1-shot attempt for Garcia, who goes 0 for 1 from the line. Ball out of bounds. Charger basketball. 3:04 left to play in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time for something to spark up. Only down by 9. Brownsville Veterans trying to get something going. Looking to drive up here. Sosa now looking to cut around. Going to make a nice move. Goes out here, putting this one up and in. There's Ocampo. It's the pass from Sosa. Sosa with the assist. Ocampo with the bucket. Zach Ocampo now has 4 points tonight. Ball knocked away off the hands of Rivens. Those last touch drive, Rivens are trying to keep it in play. Charger basketball now down by 7. You can feel the energy picking up in here at Veterans Memorial High School off 281 here in Brownsville, Texas on a beautiful Tuesday night, a chilly Tuesday night. Thank you for tuning in to 32-5A basketball on Real Sports Live. Castaneda looking to drive up. Gets caught here in a foul on the baseline. That's foul number 8 caught by Weslaco East. That's going to send Castaneda to the line. Brownsville veterans 4 for 10 from the line. This is Castaneda's first chance to the free throw line. Off the back iron, won't go. Rebound by Mendoza. We're back underway. Aranda driving this one back, swings it across over. And a foul going to be drawn. That one on Ocampo, or on Ocampo, excuse me. That's foul number 10 by the Chargers. No more fouls to give. That's going to send another shooter to the free throw line. And Zion Rodriguez has been standout perfect from the line today. He's 7 for 7 from the line, and I could go 8 for 8 from the line. That's 10 points for Zion Rodriguez, a chance to make it 11. He goes perfect and continues his perfect run at the charity stripe. Wildcats in the double bonus. Castaneda looking to drive across, puts it up, swings it out to Ocampo, who's fouled as he goes up. Now send Alex Ocampo to the free throw line. Ocampo 0 for 2 from the free throw line today. Four for 11 from the free throw line, the Chargers. Ocampo 0 for 2 tonight. High arcing shot, puts it through. You go 1 for 3. Alex Ocampo 5 points tonight. As a timeout going to be called here by Weslaco East. Third timeout called of the fourth quarter. 2:05 left to play, 28-36, East on top. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Be their best. We ground our educator, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Eddie Burkella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
That's Real Sports Live. A timeout called, some numbers. Free throw shooting here for either side. Weslaco East as a team, 14 for 19 from the line. But the big story out of those 14, Zion Rodriguez 9 for 9 from the free throw line tonight. Brownsville Veterans is a team, 5 for 12 from the free throw line. Alex Ocampo 1 for 3 from the line tonight. So another timeout was called here by Coach Rodriguez and the Wildcats, who are now leading by 8. A chance to make it a 7-point game right here is Ocampo. It goes 2 for 2 from that exchange at the line. Now has 6 points tonight. 29-36, we go back down to a 7-point game. Pass kept in play, Rodriguez. Looks like a backcourt violation will be called. Charger basketball. Rodriguez was trying to draw a foul. And wittingly crosses on the other side here for a backcourt violation. Castaneda inbounds to Fuentes, and we're back underway. Fuentes, spin move, gonna cut through traffic. Slow roller, and it drops through. Lead cut down to 5. And a steal here by Castaneda. Goes out to Sosa, off the glass and in. Lead cut down to 3, and another timeout going to be called by Weslaco East, as they were just up by 7. And quick playmaking here. Sergio Sosa drives one in. First it's Ocampo going 2 for 2 from the line. Then a backcourt called by Weslaco East. Fuentes drives in on the inbound off Fuentes' shot. Castaneda gets the steal, feeds it out to Sosa, tacks on 2 more. 36-33, we're going to keep it during this timeout here as craziness here going on at Brownsville Veterans High School in our doubleheader game 1. Lady Chargers winning 46-22. If you're just tuning in, we'd like to welcome you to the broadcast. In this one, defensive battle throughout the first half, a low-scoring affair. Then Weslaco East just sparks something, takes control in the third quarter. For the majority here of the fourth, the Brownsville Veterans with 133 left to play on the clock. They're only down by 3. Now, if you're E.J. Garcia and the Wildcats, you be careful because there was just an inbound. Stolen away. Fuentes gets it off here as Mendoza gets the inbound and goes back to Garcia. Now consistent passing by the Wildcats. Has a chance to tie the ball game on a 3. Aranda now moving around as Fuentes drawing assignment on defense. Trying to cut through is Aranda. Aranda goes back out to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, who's gone 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Loses the ball. 3-0 gets it off now. And another knocked away here. Romo going to put it up off the glass. Won't go. Loose ball picked up by Rodriguez. It's a loose ball. And a fight for a ball. And it's a travel called here on Rodriguez. Zion Rodriguez driving, trying to chase the loose ball. Gets control, but slides. Trying to get himself in play as he slid for the ball and grabbed the ball when he was sliding. And that draws a travel. As Coach Brion is now going to call a timeout as the trauma continues to unfold here at Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. Timeout called. We're going to step away for this one. 58 left to play in the ball game. Weslaco East 36, Brownsville Veterans 36. 3. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sun rises and sun sets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Back to Real Sports Live here. 58 seconds left to play. That's a 3-point ball game and a travel called. 58 seconds left. Brownsville Veterans basketball, chance to tie it up. You have shooters that do so. Castaneda can put him up from beyond the arc. Fuentes can do it. Davis can do it. And right now Fuentes set to inbound with 58 seconds left to play. Getting it off here. Pass off to Fuentes. Fuentes to Castaneda. Castaneda has Romo drawing assignment on defense. Pass out to Fuentes. Fuentes being forced out of bounds here. Charger basketball. East committing 9 fouls so far here in this second half. Veterans 10. As Rodrigo Castaneda set to inbound. Gets it off to Fuentes. Fuentes is looking to shoot. Catch and shoot here by Rodrigo Castaneda. Castaneda won't go. It's the loose ball chased away. Ball kept in control. Anzaldua steals it back. And the stole back by Mendoza. Mendoza fires it off to Romo. It's stolen away and a foul going to be called. As Fuentes gets the steal. But a foul drawn in the process. And that's another foul here. And if you're Brownsville Veterans, you have no more fouls to give. Already hitting 10. That sends Romo to the line. Gal Romo, who's 1 for 3 from the free throw line, will take his shot up. Off the back iron, won't go. Again, Romo 1 for 4 from the charity stripe tonight. Folks, this place is loud. It's playoff atmosphere. As he goes 0 for 2 from the line, and it's rebounded, and a foul going to be called. And that's foul number 10 on Weslaco East. That puts the Chargers into double bonus. And now a shooting attempt from the line as we just had Romo, who's now 1 for 5 from the free throw line after going 0 for 2 a few seconds ago. You send in Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes has not gone to the free throw line tonight. He's taking his first trip. I can't think of a bigger chance to take free throws than now. 2-shot attempt here for Nick Fuentes. Nick Fuentes has had a good night so far. 7 points tonight. He can make it 8 as he sinks that one through. 2-point ball game. A chance to cut it down to a 1-point game right here. Nick Fuentes 1 for 1 from the line. They settle for 2 here, loose ball. Now pressure here. Swings it across. Getting it across, long throw to Romo as time seemed to dwindle down. Garcia fires it off. And now a foul going to be drawn. As it's 14 seconds left to play here in this fourth quarter, as drama just continuing to build and build. As I'll send Aranda possibly to the line. Ignacio Aranda taking his trip to the free throw line. Aranda 4 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. Will go 4 for 7. "14 seconds left, folks. Prepare for the longest, possibly 14 seconds of basketball in your life. 4 for 7. Will go 5 for 8 as he sinks it through. Now back to a 3-point game. A 3 to win it all. Pass across here. And a loose ball here, rebounded. And a foul going to be drawn. And that may have just been the game winner, game deciding foul. And Weslaco here now East back to the free throw line. Aranda just went 1 for 2 a few moments ago. You can definitely count on the pressure setting in here. Is 3 seconds, still plenty of time. Heck, even Patrick Mahomes got it across the field in 13 seconds today in that AFC divisional game on Sunday night. That's a story for another time as Aranda sinks it through. Aranda here now, who's tacked on 8 points tonight, a chance to make it 9 and potentially seal the win here for Weslaco East. On to go up, won't go. Now a timeout going to be called here at 2 seconds left. We're going to keep it here during this timeout break as Ignacio Aranda goes 2 for 2 from the line, that exchange. Or 1 for 2, excuse me. So Aranda's been the last shooter for Weslaco East. He goes 2 for 4 from the free throw line as Coach Briones calling a timeout. This is his 3rd timeout of the 4th quarter. 38-34. A 3 or 2 here won't help you. As a valiant effort here and a big win for Weslaco East on the road to knock off the 4-3 in district Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. Coach Briones' company here still drawing up assignment, trying to draw up a play. And a big win here for Weslaco East, so they can hold on for these 2 seconds. You need a lot of magic. You're going to be working with 2 seconds to try to get a 3 up. Inbound here. Ocampo's going to put it up on a three. Is on Zaldua. He won't sink it through, and the Wildcats survive 38-34. Post-game wrap-up after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Classics Tejano, it's all here. Organized and forever memories. 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Orange Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Ro Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We're Los Fresnos Volleyball, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We're cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 230.
That's a Real Sports Live, your post-game wrap-up here. As Weslaco East wins this one 38-34. Real Sports Live player of the game. Zion Rodriguez going 9 for 9 from the free throw line, 10 points on the night. A big win for the Wildcats on the road. They improve the 4-3 overall. Brownsville Veterans falls to 4-4 in district play. Weslaco East improves to 4-3 in district play, excuse me. What a night here in action. Let's give you the rundown. Both teams hitting the double bonus in the second half. E.J. Garcia finishing off with 6 points. Gal Roma with 1. Ignacio Aranda with 9. Jediah Ribbons with 4. Kenny Mendoza with 6. Zion Rodriguez once again our Real Sports Live player of the game with 10 points. 9 for 9 from the free throw line. Reggie Gomez second on 2. Over Brownsville Veterans, Rodrigo Castaneda finishing off with 9 points. Oscar Zaldua with 2. Nick Fuentes with 7. Sergio Sosa with 3. Alex Ocampo with 6. And Kenny Davis with 6. That's going to do it for us here from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. And a big game in the second one. We saw the game one. The Lady Chargers knocked off the Lady Wildcats 46-22. Weslaco East survives and gets a big win on the road in district play 38-34. Signing off for now. Kevin Arnold, Joe Bowling, everyone at Real Sports Live. For my cameraman, Jacob Blanco, I'm Ruben Rodriguez saying so long and good night from Veterans Memorial High School. Wildcats, win this one 38-34 on the road in the big win. We'll see you next time.